G'day everyone, I'm Ben and this is Counterfeit Christianity. Glad to be here today. Having a good day. There's a Discord linked below if you want to come and have a conversation, do that. I do appreciate the people who are on this journey with me and wanting to have conversations. It's really, really great. I'm thankful. So today I'm wanting to talk about this idea of control and controlling things and controlling people. And I have talked about this before, like always, but the reason I talk about things is when they're on my mind again. And when things happen and I just talk about things over again. And I guess I've been on this journey for a while, right? Like for a decade. Like now I don't want to control people. I don't want to have any say in the things that they think and do, what they think is good, and what they want to actually do in their life. I don't want to have a say in that. And like we're sort of tricked into this, aren't we? We're tricked into thinking that our way of thinking and our way of being is right. And if you don't think and believe the things that I think and believe, then you're evil. That is what Christians teach. That is what Christianity is. It's this idea that they're right, you're wrong, come alongside of us and then you'll be right too. It's just connected to this idea of control. And I hated being controlled when I was younger, and I hate when people try and control me now. And I see it a lot in people's marriages and with their girlfriends and boyfriends. Like it's usually the females trying to control the men. That's what I notice. And they do it with multiple different ways, like fear and all this sort of stuff and anger. But in my family, I used to be the one that was trying to control people because my mum was the leader of our house, and so I picked up a lot of these female traits of fear. Fear is a natural thing for all of us, but it's a very natural way for most women to be, and they sort of come back to that as a natural place of being. It makes sense because this world is fucking scary, right? So that's what I received. I received this idea that you must control people because of this fear of going to hell, and that's what Christianity is. That's exactly what Christianity is. Christianity is controlling people because we're going to save them from going to hell, aren't we? This is what it's all about. I love you, so I'm going to save you from going to hell. I don't want you to go to hell. No, 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 no. My loving daddy is going to send you to hell if you don't believe in him. That's what Christianity is. That's what it is. I've been on this journey of no expectations for people around me. I don't try not to expect anything of them. I don't want to have any control in any way. And this has given my family a lot of freedom, right? My kids, I don't have any expectation of them. And it's kind of interesting because I don't know if you're people the same age as me, the world and our families, they put a lot of pressure on us, especially around school and our culture and the world that we live in. Like it's so important to go to school and get really good grades so that you can get a really good job inside of the system and become one of them, that parents kill their own family and traumatize them and put so much pressure on them for this system, and it separates them from the ability to have real relationship with each other, and it takes away everything that we're designed to be together. It's very intoxicating for people. I notice it a lot in some of the groups that I have been in the past, where when somebody gets into a place of like sort of leadership. I hate this idea of leadership too. I think having a human leader is really, really bad. In groups that I connect with, I like to just have conversations, right? Have conversations about authentic things and help the conversation flow in a healthy way so that we can talk effectively. But being a leader is really bad, because once someone and has this picture of themselves as a leader of a group of people, then they always get a big head. And like you see it in politics, right? All these people, they get into these systems and these places, and then they just become absolutely evil. Or it could be the other way around. They could be quite evil people anyway, and they get into it because of that. But when you get into a place of leadership, it makes you feel something. And that's why I say, and I have said many times, if you're with a group of people, especially a religious group of people, if they're telling you to come alongside of them and listen to them, I'll teach you what's good, and I'll keep telling you how to live your life, just listen to me and you'll be okay, then they're evil. They are evil. They are worshipping Baal. They are brides of Satan. They are the bride of Satan in that case. But if you're with a group of people and they're trying to help you understand how to connect with God and have a relationship with him and then do what he says, that's very different. This is the journey that I'm on here with this channel. I'm trying to share that. And there's no expectations of what's right or wrong. There is no control. It's like, be with him and he'll tell you. And even God, even our daddy, he doesn't control you. That's why he gives us free will to do whatever the fuck we want. And there's good things in our heart deep down. And those dreams and desires are actually really good because he gave them to us. So that's what he wants. He wants you to be yourself and to do the things that you want to do in your life. And he will be with you in that. That is what worship is. That is what being with the living God actually is. Not all this other stuff that these fucking evil cunts tell you. These demon worshipping Christians tell you. They tell you that because they want to control you. The same way that the system of the world wants to control you and own your body and soul and heart. But God doesn't want to do that. They tell you that so that you're afraid of him, so that they can tell you what to do. I've noticed that when you want to control your own life and other people around you, but even coming back to yourself, if you want to make everything happen in your life, those people are really unhappy because they're so worried and fixated on what's next. How do I do this? How do I fix this problem? Blah, blah. That is what I've noticed, is people who want to control, who have expectations for other people, who want to be leaders, who want to be this, who want to be that. Not only do they destroy themselves, they destroy everybody around them. That is what happens when we try and control things as a human being, because this world is fucking with us from every single angle. We have no chance to be free from it. It's so hard. We just get ripped to shreds by this world because we can't perceive almost past our hand in front of our face, right? As humans, we almost can't see past that. If we have some intuitions or things like that, sometimes they're right. But if we even try and understand the motivation of why other people do things, pretty much we're always going to fail. Because we're so blinded by ourselves, we're so blinded by our own reflection that we can't even see what's actually happening with other people. I cannot understand why people do things. And for one of the biggest reasons is that they don't understand why they're doing things. So how could we ever figure it out? And so if you're wanting to control your own life and control everything, like, we have to control some parts of it, obviously. But if we're trying to figure all this shit out to make it work in the right way that God wants us to be living, we're not going to be able to do that. This is the journey that I've been on, of not trying to control anyone around me, and then not trying to control even the big things in my life. All the things that I understand and that I know is about myself and about who my dad is, about who the living God is. That is the only stuff that I know. I see it very often. People will do the opposite of what is good in their life because of stuff that they know, and they're taken down this journey of death because they know this thing. If you can flow with God, and he will bring you to good new understandings about how to be as a human being. It's going to take a long time for some of us, right? Because we've been so indoctrinated into this world. This world is absolutely controlled by the demons. Christianity is absolutely controlled by Satan, by Baal, by Molech, by Ishtar. All these other gods control the world. The only way to be free is to be with him, is to be with our daddy, to be connected with him in a relational way. There's no way to know what is good, because we're told what is good, and they're opposing ideas every time. This person will tell you what's good, and then the other person will tell you what's good, and they're the fucking opposite thing. So how could you ever figure it out? It's fucking retarded. It's so fucked. There's no way of knowing what's good. And the only way that I know how to be is to be with him. And he will flow good things to me. I don't want to control myself. I don't want to control the things that happen in my life. And I certainly don't want to do that to other people. But anyway, like always, this is my understanding. I don't know shit. Thanks so much for following along on this journey with me. Jump on the Discord, have a conversation, share, like, subscribe, blah, 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 you know, pass it on. I'm getting fucked by YouTube as well, so anything that people can do to help, I'll be much appreciating. So I'll see you next time.